Mum is still sleeping. Now, this is something I've witnessed myself every morning since my child was born. And this is a scene that plays out in our bedroom, where my daughter wakes up and my wife remains as the rhino on the left is. And my wife is substantially smaller than that rhino, and my daughter is smaller than the youngster here. But this sort of scenario plays out where one gets up long before the other. Mum is still fast asleep. So I believe you can now hear the actual smacking of the lips. That's my foot in the picture, sorry. Trying to have a little drink now. I know this isn't the best picture, but I'm not going to move because it's just too wonderful. We're so close. Isn't that beautiful? Now, at the very end of my last stint, this little rhino cow was mating. I don't know if any of you saw that or remember that, but I think it was this one that was mating with that enormous bull.
We're sitting here with some little monkeys, vervet monkeys to be exact. Given their name, the little fur that they have, that's very soft like velvet. Very soft. Oh, lots of little monkeys over here. There's a few of them. I'd say this is a troop of maybe 20. There must be about 20 or so, maybe 25. They are adorable little things. Naughty, but adorable. Look at that. Very inquisitive. Now, something that always boggles my mind, and I can never quite wrap my head around it, is how they move around in these sweet thorn trees with such ease and don't get impaled by the thorns. I mean, they practically do Olympic 100-meter sprints in those things, and they end up perfectly fine. Alright, here we are, and we are about to have a cuteness overload. Oh my goodness, look at that! Look at these guys! Cuties. So there should be two of them. They're generally hanging out together. However, they have two different mothers, quite possibly the same father, and they are only 9 days apart, so they could well be twins. But they do tend to hang out together. And they have finally, only now, just figured out how to use their trunks properly. Now, these little elephants are, if I remember correctly, they're just under a year. They were born April, May of 2023. So there's not long before they turn 1 year old. Oh, look at him go. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Having a time. I don't know if you want to eat that. I suppose you could eat the roots. Just stay clear from the seeds. Stay clear from the seeds, please. Those are not going to impress your stomach. But oh my word. Two baby elephants together. What more could you ask for?
So the longer they go into must, the more concentration, the more dripping that happens, and the more sustained and the smellier they become. And that smelliness is dominance, and the females do actually want to mate with the more dominant male. If she's in the breeding season and a younger bull's coming in who's not in a very smelly must or is in a less sustained must than maybe a bigger guy, she's going to push him away. She's going to go against him. But it's not something I've actually seen very often, the actual physical mating. So he's picking up every last marula that he can find.
Look at this big boy. Phew. He is a massive, massive male rhino. Phew. Look at that horn. Look at those lips. Just the size of his head alone is very, very impressive. Now he's covered in mud, which is very nice. He's obviously gone and rolled in some mud. I think it was yesterday. We may have actually seen him not too long ago. But yeah, he would have rolled in the mud because of the parasites. So we've just had to move around the corner to try and get another viz of these beautiful, beautiful rhinos. And we've had a little bit of a surprise. It would seem someone else has come to join them in this area. And this is an interaction that we don't always have. Elephants are animals that often don't tolerate others in their area, and it doesn't matter what animal you are. You could even be a ground squirrel. They will chase you away. They don't want you there. They just want to be by themselves. Now, we've got this elephant bull behind them, and he's not bothered at all. And the rhinos don't seem phased by this either. They seem to be just going about their everyday business, unfazed by the fact that there's a big elephant bull there, and vice versa for the elephant bull. He's more focused on the food that he's eating there. That was very cool. An awesome, awesome interaction. And it's lovely to see things like this. You know, we talk about elephants being gentle giants and then they go and do violent things. But that was a gentle giant movement.